been nothing short of impressive. And, you know, we spoke just after Trentino where you had that very special win on home soil. Brilliant day, mate. And you've just really gone from strength to strength and managed the season, you know, just like Jorge in a way has managed the season so well.
Yeah, for sure. There is always something to improve. One thing that I think we should live like this is the consistency. The consistency, because really I was really consistent this year, and I hope that I'm gonna be like, the goal is be consistent, because consistent until the end of the year. So but so far I've been really always there, and that's one thing that pay a lot, because I mean, sometimes during the races you have to take some decisions that are, you have to like really think and take, not to really think and wait a bit and then take one decision. You really have to take straight away. But sometimes it's not also easy when somebody is faster than you. Not like, I mean, not letting go, because okay, it's racing, you have to fight, but stay in your zone and don't go over for following, because sometimes, I mean, we are really, especially the top five, we are really all guys that every GP can fight for podiums, and so those guys are fast, and can happen that one day or one moto or like one full weekend they are more fast than you, and but because you cannot be all weekend on top, so you need to accept, and you need to think forward. You need to like really be patient and not do stupid mistakes that can cost you a lot of points or can cost you the season. Because I mean, we are not, with all the respect, we are not playing soccer. So you need to be, sometimes you need to be careful. You need to accept that somebody can be faster than you. So you have to fight. But once that he pass you and in a couple of meters give you already, I don't know, 1 or 2 seconds, I mean, try to follow him, but don't kill yourself for passing back, So yeah, that's a bit sometimes what can be, let's say, sometimes that can be difficult to control. And so yeah, that was, I think, also one of the points where this season at the moment I was strong, because I was like really realistic. Also, when I was riding out of the track, I was really realistic and accept that somebody could be faster than me.
I wanted to ask you, are you sort of always making adjustments to your program with obviously Smets? You got Tony Cairoli, Harry Norton. Do you guys always work together and you're sort of looking at different ways to manage the season? And I wanted to also ask you, what does it take to succeed working under someone like Smets? Because obviously he would demand a lot of you, obviously, but your attitude and your work ethic really impressed him, no doubt. So yeah, what does he admire about you and how do you sort of work as a team to get the best outcomes?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, me, Joel, Tony, and Harry, and then also all the team. But more, let's say, us four, we really talk a lot, and then maybe on Friday when we need before the races have a little meeting about everything. It's always good to speak about how was the week and what we did and this and that. So what was the feelings? So yeah, me, Eddie, and Joel, we really talk a lot about a bit about everything. I mean, for sure, if Joel make a plan and say, okay, on Monday you have to go 2 hours with the bicycle. Yeah, he will not call Tony and say, yeah, Tony, for you is fine. No, on this side, not. So on this side, only Joel will take care about the programs and also the programs on the bike. But I mean, when we are talking about something more serious, like, I don't know, testing and like, can be that sometimes with Joel I say like, yeah, Joel, you know, I'm maybe not complaining, but I'm like, you think we can improve this? And then he called Tony or and Eri, and then they try to organize a meeting and try to organize something, and they discuss the situation, and then they try to always find the best solution. And then if we need to organize a test and everything. So I mean, I think me, Tony, Eri, we are really a good team, and I really feel so comfortable with them, and to talk about everything, you know, because I mean, everyone on the team do a little part, and yeah, and yeah, I mean, and that's why I think also of my year good so far, you know. I think was also, yeah, not I think, I'm sure that was also because of that, because in general everything is working good, and the people that we have around are people with so much experience, and they know where to work on different situations, you know.
Yeah, it's very good, mate. The framework's great, but you've also got to give a lot of credit to yourself as well for doing the work to get to the position you're in, because just having those guys isn't enough. So you've obviously got the talent plus the work, which is getting you where you are. But I wanted to just also ask about Tony. Obviously, he's still an amazing rider, isn't he? He's still super fast. He'd probably still be getting top tens in MXGP, wouldn't he? And obviously, you guys both being Sicilian, that'd sort of give you guys a little bit more of a special relationship, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. For like, really, when I was more kid, I was like, even dreaming to talk with Tony. And now that I mean, I'm in the team and him is the team manager, I mean, like, we spend really all weekend together, and when we are together, we really enjoy a lot, and we have a lot of fun together, and we always watched we always watched the races of the MXGP together, the quali race and second moto always together. So I mean, it's really something that yeah, I'm really proud of it, because Tony is amazing. He's one amazing person, and I always learn a lot from him. And always when I have some questions or some difficult moments, he's always there to help me. And I mean, also in London, after second moto, where I was really disappointed, I was really like really disappointed. But he came straight away on me and say, "Yeah, don't worry, Andrea. I mean, can be also that can happen with shit moto. Don't worry, and yeah, we will go back and fight." And yeah, behind the podium, and because yeah, behind the podium, because I have to take the red plate, and he said to me, "Yeah, don't worry, just smile." And because we are all here for you, and don't be sad, and just smile, and let's reset everything, and let's go for already think about Finland already, you know. And that yeah, was really, yeah, that I think helped me a lot.
Yeah, and obviously the same goes with your partner and like your little dog and your wider family. It's so important having that support around because, you know, with my wife, if you're having a bad day or you've got a little dog like we do, it just sort of lifts you up, doesn't it, mate, to have all that group around you? It's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is for sure, because I mean, still when after one shit day you go back home, and yeah, there is still my girlfriend and my little dog waiting for me. And so I mean, that's sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time, like, bring you with the head somewhere else, which is good, you know, because always be there and think about, I could do this, I could do that, and yeah, you could. But now what you did is now it's you cannot change anymore, you know. So yeah, sometimes it's also better, because I think you have to think about mistakes and everything, but also not too much, because otherwise you will get crazy, you know. So yeah, that's another one aspect which is so good and helping me a lot.
Yeah, mate, just being able to smile even after a rough day is just massive. And I wanted to talk about the relationship with your teammates, Sasha and Liam. You guys are sort of running your own program, obviously, but on the weekends, do you sort of get along, have some jokes, talk lines, talk strategy, this kind of thing, or is it sort of pretty separate?
No, actually, with Sasha not so much, because Sasha even is always somewhere else. He's not getting ready under the tent. He is always at his camper, or I mean different places, so not really so much. And yeah, with Liam a bit, but we are not talking about strategy or stuff like this. I mean, we are just talking sometimes about how is the track and this and that. But yeah, actually it's quite separate. I mean, we had quite a good relationship, not so bad, but yeah, in general, it's everything quite separate, because yeah, I mean, which I think is normal, because we always train separate and we always see us at the races. So I mean, it's normal, because we don't have so much to talk about, you know.
No, well said. Just a couple more before we let you go, mate. Just wanted to say congrats on obviously the new contract extension with KTM. Very much deserved. It must be so cool that, you know, mid-season they're placing their faith in you like that. They're happy to announce it. They're obviously, you guys are just so happy working together. So long may it continue, I guess, for you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's one dream that will continue for more. I mean, so I'm so happy about it, and I'm so proud to be in Orange for 2 more years. And then yeah, I mean, it was a bit like when I signed the contract, when we were talking about extend the contract for 2 more years. I even didn't think so much about it. I just did it and stopped, you know.